are you all? Let me turn it. You can see it up the back there. It's in the front of the marble one. How are we all this evening? We have got, oh, Karen was in first tonight. Evening, Karen. We've got Ruth and Sue. Karen, yeah, I have done it again, but not a big range of fabric. These are just some I got in that were just so cute that there was only 4, and I thought, what can I do with them? So I got these in. Oh, let me turn that down. That's going to come on. We've got Sue, Karen, Gail. How are you, doll? Julie and Yvonne, Barb, Dizzy, and Julie saying hi to everyone. Raylene, nice to see you. Jane, totally agree with you about the new fabric and the bank account. Yeah, you should see my bank account. I've got lots more coming for you guys. And Margaret, how are we? You've made it tonight. That's fantastic. All right, I can put that down because I'm now up to whatever you guys say on the screen. I hope you're all well. Hope you're all enjoying the nice weather. We've had some beautiful weather up here in Woodburn. Yeah, night off. Woo-hoo, Margot. So yeah, I think that light might be, there we go, that's better. Hi Rhonda, how are you? Amanda, how are you? Yeah, so don't forget guys, we've got the 3 S's on here. We've got subscribe to the Super Julie 1965. You're a new one. Hi Julie, nice to meet you. Unless you're another Julie that's always in here and got somebody else that's logged in. But if not, you're new. Don't forget to go and put your email address in my website. Let me know and I will send you a $10 voucher for being new. Okay, so we have the 3 S's. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Hit that notification bell. We have the Stalk Me on Facebook and Instagram. Hi, Mark. And we have Stalk Me on Facebook and Instagram and share all those posts. All right. So don't forget to share around so we get lots of new people to join in on our Bindies groupies. Loving the name. Somebody suggested that. I can't remember who, and that's just me because there's so many things happening. The competition. Oh my goodness. Haven't you guys gone wild with names? So we have lots and lots. I will post them all up on Sunday. I'll see if I can collate them all tonight to give you an idea. Hi Anne, how are you? Give you an idea of what has already been given. Bit of thunder, I think, Margot. Is that what it is? Yep. Nice to have a bit of rain though. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is you have to like me on Facebook or Instagram to be eligible to win. Okay, so even if you've put one in. Yes, New was at your shop a couple of weeks ago. Oh, from Mittagong with my sister-in-law. That's right. Oh, wow, you love the little shop that comes to your shop a lot. That's right. Lovely to meet you, Julie. It was lovely to see you. They are cute, Jane. I couldn't resist them, even though there was only 4. Margot, oh, that's... Good on you, Margot. I always blame the fat fingers and spell check for mine. It's not the phone. Therese, how are you this evening, doll? So yeah, with the competition, you have to like me on Facebook or Instagram. You have to be one of my followers or likers to be able to be eligible to win. There's lots coming in. Whoever has put that name in first will be the person that I'll put it under if it is the one that wins, because you guys are going to vote for it as well. So next week is voting. Okay? Yeah, I knew what you meant. So yeah, next week will be the voting. So I'll put out a little bit more of the structure of that on Sunday when I collate them all, but I will be going through them, getting whoever said that one first, putting it up there. I won't put names beside it. We're just going to vote for the name of the quilt, and then I will have it who is the one that was the first to say that name, and they will be the ones that win a kit. So the kits are now also on the website for pre-order. So you can pre-order this kit at $85. When it comes in, it'll be $95. Okay, so you can pre-order it. All the pre-orders I'm hoping to have all cut and out by the end of November, early December. Just a couple of questions I need to ask you guys or a couple of things. When you place an order for the pre-orders, if you've got other things in the order that I already carry, just let me know if you want them held back until marbles or if you want them sent separately. But if you want them held back, like end of November, it's not far. Fabric actually is hitting the docks still, fingers crossed, I haven't heard any delays, next Wednesday. So it's only a week and then I have to go pick it up and then I start cutting. So it's only a couple of weeks away. All right, so if you want to hold off on whatever else you've ordered, I will put it all together and get that post up. The lady in the post office is going to love me that day. when I walk up, I drive up. I don't think I can walk up with them all. Yay. Yeah, I know, Joanne. And not only that, there's not only marbles coming over, ladies. I have some other things coming as well. Some other new fabrics. So, but they will be a little bit longer to get out, to get cut. All right. So, what else have I got on my list? So the kit's now on for pre-orders. All the marbles are there. Get your pre-orders in because it's next Saturday, the 21st. Once that day has gone, there is no more pre-orders because it will then go to the price it will be. Okay? There's no more pre-ordering once then. So if you're thinking about it, get it now, because if you forget and it's past next Saturday, the 21st, then it will be at the other price. I've gone through the competition. Make sure you like me on Facebook or Instagram. That will close on Friday. Morning Fabrics, I know, Jane. I have a little bit of a spending spree. So it will close on Friday, Friday afternoon. It will, or Friday night. No more sending in names. I'll collate them all together and put them up on Sunday. All right, and the voting will start on Sunday. At the moment, I'm just running it through Facebook and Instagram, and through messages or whatever, and I will have it all there for you to let you know who wins, because it's going to be fantastic. Mind you, it won't be sent till the fabric's all cut. Okay, so what's new tonight? Arby, hello, you're another new one. Lovely to meet you. As I said, don't forget to put your email address on the website. Let me know you're new, and I will send you a $10 voucher. So I had these cute ones that came across when I was doing my ordering, but there's only 4. Are you British? No, I'm not. I'm in Australia. So I'm an Aussie, and most of all my followers are Aussies in here, but you're most welcome to join in, all right, and watch. So these are, I don't even have these on a laminate. And where are you from, Arby? Let us know. So I don't even have these on a laminate because there's only 4. But look at these. Aren't these cute? These are cute little Australian koalas. Look at those. Little tiny ones. Okay. So they're just really cute. Yeah, they are, Julie. They've been sitting here for a little while to get cut, and I just didn't know what to do with them. So I've done them all as fat quarters, because I think it was April that asked me about fat quarter patterns. So not only have I got new fabrics, I have a new pattern. Just thought I'd excel myself a little bit more. Jumbled quarters. It is not always, Arby. We do get a lot of winters as well. All right, so this one up the back. Can you see this one? I know I've put it over the top of the marble, but I can't take that down just yet. This is all the little fabrics here in it, and I've used 8 fat quarters in it. Makes a cute little quilt, 40 inches by 54. All right, so just a nice little cot one, and you're just using 8 fat quarters. And also I'm just chatting about fat quarters as well tonight. So fat quarters come in different sizes. You've got 18 by 22 inches. Now, when I cut mine, I actually do cut them a little bit wider than 18 inches because you need to square them up when you do get them, because they can squiff when you iron them or whatever. Plus the 22 inches is not always 22 inches because it's a quarter, right? Well, it's half a metre cut in half from the top, right? When the selvage to selvage is not always 44 inches. It could be 40. So you're not always getting that 22 inches. Okay, so just be aware of that. There's also other companies that are selling them, and I'm going to have a drink because I've got a really dry throat, sorry. There's a lot of companies that sell them as 50 centimetres by 50 centimetres. That's a square. It's not the 18 by 22. So just be aware when you're buying a fat quarter as to what size it is to make sure you're going to get enough out of it. But as we always do, if we're not sure we're not going to get enough, we just buy more fabric. Yes. All right. So we don't go from China. I have all these. I have my own manufacturer. So yeah. So we're going to actually with the fat quarters, you've got to be aware when you're buying them, what sizes they are, you know, from what company and that sort of thing. For mine, 18 to 22, they could be about 20 or 22, okay? It depends on what they are. So, yeah, so that's what the fat quarters are. Let me now show you what I did to get this one. Now, there's lots of ways to do a fat quarter. So I'm just going to move the pattern. And they're so cute. I've put them together with some old, well, I shouldn't say old fabric. My fabric doesn't go off. It's just that I had some rolls of these nice, they're sort of marbles, but not quite. They're more of a a wash one, okay. I got caught out with some Japanese fat quarters as a fabric for selvage was narrowed totally dizzy. That's what happens. All right, so you just got to be aware of it. So yeah, just these are so cute. Now some of the kits I have listed them separately on the website if they've got a different one. There's some kits with orange in them and all sorts of things, okay. But you'll get one of each of the colors of the koalas and one of each of a, they're not really marbles, they're more of a wash away one. They're not quite solid. They've got a little bit of a wash in them. All right. So with the 8 of them and how I cut it. Now this is another thing with fat quarters. There's so many ways to do it, but as long as you cut them all the same. Okay. There's a little trick. If you cut all your fat quarters the same and then just jumble them around so you've got a color of each one in each block to remake, there you go. It's done. All right, so what I've done in this one, and because I had so much on the table, I didn't have it prepared. So while I'm chitty-chatting, maybe I'll be able to get this up in the order. If I look at the pattern, I can sort of work it out. Okay, that one doesn't go in there yet. All right, so we end up with one of them, and let me just, I'll show you in a minute. So what we're going to do is we have, all right, I'm going to put it down. Oh, go up and go down so you can see this. Here we go. Okay, so here it is with the fat quarter. And this is how I've cut it out. All right, so you're going to end up with one of them. Let's see if I can get it all in. I'm also watching up in the thing to make sure I can get it all in view for you. You'll have one of those. And you'll have one of these that's in my hand. Let me get it over here. See, oh yeah, you can just see it. Oh, there was a comment. Cute little koalas. They are so cute. I couldn't resist them, Christine. I really couldn't. Okay, so this one was from over here. All right, he came from here. Oh, move those ones out of the way. All right, we've got this one. This one came from here. Yep. And this one. And there's another piece. Oh, there it is. All right, and then there's a 2.5 inch piece that I've cut off the first cut. So in a pattern, I tell you what order to cut them to get this out of your fat quarter. Now look at all that fabric. That came out of one of these fat quarters, okay? And then basically when you're putting it back together, you don't have to put it back together exactly this way, right? Change them around so that the other colors, you've got 8 pieces. Right, I actually class this as 1, but I've cut it into 2 because it fitted really nice. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Make sure you mix them up so you got one of each one in there. And when I put them back together, I actually mixed them up. So I know this is going to be the same, but I didn't want to cut up any more. All right, and I put that one, that one was there. And then on this side, I actually put, and I am looking at the pattern, we put this one. And I put this one, and this guy actually went down the side. This one went across, okay, and that one went there. Oh, and he fits in there. So when all your seams come in, these will all fit, okay. And I think that one was on the side there, the fatter one, and then that one was there. No, it was that way. There we go. But then what you do is you put it together as a block. Let me just turn that a little. Oh no, I'll move them over. No, they're going to fall on the floor. Okay. Let me see if I can just turn that. Oh, there we go. All right, so then what you do is you'll put these 3 together, right? Make sure when you're doing it, do you sell koalas by the meter? No, Julie, I don't sell them by the meter. The only fabric I sell by the meter will be the marbles when they come in, and also my fat quarters are sold in 2.5 meters and 5 meter lots, my solids. Sorry, the solids are. These are just in fat quarter and just in kits because I do specialize in just pre-cut fabrics, as you would have seen. All right, so when you're putting things together, make sure you've got them as a block, right? These 3 go together, and then that one will attach to the side, and then this one attaches to the top. It does fit, just letting you know. All right, maybe it was that way. There we go. All right, and you can mix them up. That one doesn't have to be on the end. It can be in the middle. It's where the colors are going to sit, so you mix them up. And then when these are joined and these are joined, they then hook together there. And then what I did for this one with the 2.5 one, so trim it back because you will have bits hanging over. Trim it back, all right? And then what I did is I actually just put the 2.5 inch strip on the left or the right-hand side of the block. And now I'm going to make all that up and put you back up here so you can see. So there is the block. Where am I? Here I am. So there's the block. And what I did is I put a 2.5 inch on this side of this block, and I put a 2.5 inch on the left side of this block. So they became a centre strip down it, down the quilt, just to give it a different effect again. All right, so that was one. I've called it jumbled quarters because it is a way of just, it is what it is. You just jumble them up, okay? Let me put this back down because it's, there we go. So you just jumble them up when you cut them. You could even, if you want to, you could take this bigger square and make triangles. Do your half square triangle, all right, and have 2 different ones, okay, and then join them back together. It will be, sometimes, as we say, the more seams you put in, the littler the block will be. So be aware of that if you're trying to make a, hi Karen, if you're trying to make a quilt size, a certain size, and the pattern says this, but then you decide to do a bit different, which is fine. But if you put more seams in it, it's going to go a smaller block. Okay, so you might need a couple of extra fat quarters, or add some 2.5 inch strips or something to make another border. So yeah, so they're the little koalas. They come in the 4 colours, right? But they are only in the fat quarter kits, which are all in behind here. So there's the one with the orange. Seem to waste fabric when I cut a fat quarter. There is a little bit of waste, Sue. This one, not so much. All right, I should actually dig it out of the bin. There was only like the selvage came off, and you do have to square up your fat quarters. These should be, I'm not going to say they're okay. Square them up, because sometimes if it's on the end of the bolt, I'll actually give you extra, so then you can square it up and you've got a bit of extra fabric, okay? But yeah, you do need to make sure they're squared up on the side before you cut. This one's got the yellows and the orange and the green and the red. So they're all listed separately. The other things, they're an 8 fat quarters. The other thing I did was, oh, that's a bit better. The other thing I did was I put some of these little animals and planes. So you know our little cartoon animals from Snowball? All right, and then that one's got 5 dots with it, with the 3 little cartoon animals. And then there's also, and yep, I'll pick up the right pack. This one, where you've got 3 of the cartoon animals, 3 of the planes, it's aeroplanes, not plane colours, planes, and then you've got 2 dots, okay? So that'll give you another 8 pack. You want to make it bigger, you get 2 packs, okay? That's where I go wrong. I haven't squared up. Yes, Sue, so the edges. But the best way to do it is when you open up a fat quarter, your first cut, all right, when you open it up, get the selvage edge. You find it? There it is, okay? Get the selvage edge and put it where you are, right? It's across the bottom, all right? So get the selvage across the bottom. That way, that's usually pretty straight. Hi, Mum, how are you? Yeah, and of course to you. That's the straightest part. So put that across the bottom. Now, if you're using your mat, make sure it's along the line of the mat. If you're using your ruler, just put the line of the ruler along the selvage. Then you can go up the side, the first side. So it could be the left-hand side, obviously, because that's where we cut from if you're right-handed. Okay, so have the selvage across the bottom to actually get it squared up, if that makes sense. Are they being sold as a kit or just fat quarters? Gail, you buy them, I'll send you a free pattern, sweetie. They are a kit. So on there, they're just sold as fat quarters. I did rush and put them on there just this evening, not long ago. But if you buy them as a fat quarter, I'll put the pattern in for you. So anyone that buys a fat quarter pack, no matter what it is, what was that one, Margot? Oh, I did the same thing even. I did that one too. So you've got I've still got 1 packet of bright dot ones. The black and whites, our midnight twist ones with the grey, right? You mix all them up. There's 10 of those, all right? So you mix all those up, and you will actually get a really nice black and white quilt. All right, no worries, Gail. So any fat quarter pack that's sold, I will send the pattern with it. Okay. The pastel twists. Look at that, the little pastel twists. Okay, they look great in them. All right. So yeah, so there's lots. Oh, I've got some more of them here. Look, that's got 3 of the little cartoon animals with 5 of the dots, and I think there was a plain one as well. So yeah, so there's lots and lots of those. Have to work more. Yeah, Margaret, I don't stop work. So yeah, so that's a fat quarters. Is there any other questions with fat quarters that you want to know? There are different ones you can do with stars. It's just a matter of, I've found with all the fat quarter quilts I've made, and that's why I've called this one jumbled quarters, and I've actually put it on the back and in the pattern that the amount of fat quarters will actually make a bigger one. Nobody told me quilting was so addictive. Oh, and you are addicted. It is very addictive. I've been so good not buying. I need to use up what I have. Margot, I thought that too. Didn't happen. What's the time? We've got 10 minutes. I've got to show you all the treasure hunt. Okay. So throw through any questions you've got. I'll answer them as I show you them, the treasure hunt. Okay, because they all go live at 8:30. All right, so we've still got treasure hunt. So don't forget the marble kit's there. Don't forget my 3 S's, subscribe, share, stalk, and I'm just clearing this table so I can bring up all these ones here. Can't wait for the shows to come back, especially Penrith. Yeah, Julie, it is going to be interesting with the shows. I'm not sure what's happening there with me. We'll see what happens, but I will be around. Keep watching this space. All right, treasure hunt, here we go. Now, if anyone doesn't know what happens in treasure hunt, these are all hidden throughout the website. They will not go live until 8:30 tonight. Once they go live, you find them because they're not in the right category. They don't have the right description. The only thing you can go by is the price and actually the photo, okay? Once they're in your cart, they're not yours until you actually pay for them. So somebody can take it out of your cart if they've found them as well, if you haven't paid already. If you happen to buy them and pay for the postage, anything over $80 is free postage with me, but if it's under that, and you pay postage, and you go back in and find something else and buy it and you pay another postage, I give you a gift voucher back for the difference. Okay, so ladies, you can vouch for it. I do give back those vouchers for you. All right, here we go. You lasted 7 days, Jane. Yeah, I don't last that long sometimes. Okay, here we go. I have got lots of pre-cuts for you as well. 10-inch squares. So normally 45, these are going to be 35. I think I'm up to 3 weeks. Oh, Margot, good on you. All right, so we've got some pastel twists. We've got a midnight twist. We've got feathers and ferns, and I've got an I Spy. These are all on treasure hunt, ladies. All right, and men, we've got some 5-inch strips. Oh, I've got boxes down here to get. So, well done, Margot. Yep. I don't get the prize. Okay, 5-inch strips. I've got some leaves. I've got some I Spy. These will all have $10 off them. Feathers and ferns. You've got your pastel twists, and you've got the midnight twist. These are all on treasure hunt. Let me make room. We've got some kits on. We've got the 2.5-inch strip one with leaves with tan. We've got an escalator with origami and white. Origami is nearly sold out. I've got a high five with the pastel twists with the olive. We have got crooked bars. The I Spy is so cute, Margot. Crooked bars with I Spy with hot pink. We've got small dots. Haven't seen them for a little while. Must have found one. And royal. All right, they're almost gone. We've got a rectangle 4-patch with the small dots and grey. And you would have seen with sharing time, I've had a few bullseyes with the black and white and black. There's been a couple of people share those bullseye ones. I've put a midnight twist and a black bullseye kit on treasure hunt for you to find. Just one. All right, so that's the first box. Let's get the next box up. And guess what it is, ladies? Bags of bits. I am cleaning this place to get room for all this fabric coming. So I've got some more bags of bits. Here we go. Not as many, but I've got some more. We've got this one here for $20. There's a few $20 ones. You like the bags of bits, do you, Sue? There's another one with all the little tiny florally, dressy sort of ones. Yeah, here we go. Another one, $20. This one's got cute strawberries in it. Look at that one. Oh, here's another one. What are the, oh, this one is, these can go on the floor. These can go in the other box that's just empty. That's a good idea, otherwise they're going to fall on me. This one is mainly solids, okay? There's a little bit, I saw a little bit of colour in there, but a lot of those are solids in those bags of bits. Here's another one with the strawberry, butterflies, lots of different ones in there, okay? This bag of bits is a kilo, over a kilo it will be, but this one's $40, but it is all pre-cut. So these are all ones that are odd bods that didn't make my rolls. So there's 10-inch squares, 2.5-inch strips, 5-inch strips, colours, plains, whatever. They're all pre-cuts in that one bag, all right, for the 40. And then I have a pile, oh, hair's going everywhere. I have a pile of meterage fabric. So we've got 1 metre of the little unicorn, $12. 1 metre of some nice black and whites, $12. This one's 0.8 of a metre. This is cute, it's got sewing notions on it. Look at that. That one's 10, and here's another colour with it. All right, 0.8. There's some black and white dots. We've got some purple. That one's Gale all over it, isn't it? 2 metres of this lovely Fun Flowers one. There was 2 metres of that hanging around. All right, that one's 24. And I've got 1.5 metres of one of the ferns. Okay, that is what is on Treasure Hunt. Gosh, I've gotten hot from bending down there. That's like work. So let me drop them down in the box again. So that's what's on Treasure Hunt, and they go live in 4 minutes. So if there's any questions, so we just go on your website, Totally Julie, on the website, log in. The ladies have already given hints. Make sure the hint is have all your details filled out. All right, so when you go and look and put it in your cart, you're quickly getting through the checkout. Okay, so you just look through there. There's usually a theme to them, and I think you guys have been catching on to that. Out of the way, ladies. You've been catching on. I put them under themes, okay? Maybe a little hint, because we've got some new people here. Let's give them a chance as well. So the hint tonight is, let me just say, it's to do with the Olympics, okay? I've just done a little bit of an Olympics thing. Oh, is there? I missed it. Yeah. And the bag of bits, you'll find them. There's actually a question in the description, but it's all about, all right, Julie. It's all about, yep, you've still got 3 minutes. The website clicks it on by itself at past, all right? It'll be interesting between Julie, Anne, and Sue, who we go. And don't forget, we got Karen and Joanne on there, and Gail. All right, so there's a lot of things on for it. Don't forget, I've got the new koalas up there as well, so you can pop one of them in. You can pop them in to your cart with your treasure hunt. We'll pop them in the cart now, and then just add your treasure hunt in. Pre-orders, let me know if you want the marbles, if you want the other stuff first, or they can hang off for a week or so till I cut the marbles and send it all together. So ladies, I'm going to say goodnight because it's almost time for everything to go onto treasure hunt. It is fun. It is fun. Got my foot out to trip you all up. Good on you, Margot. You're on, Sue. Oh my goodness. Another fun night. Thanks. No worries, Gail. Thank you so much, everyone. It is a fun night. I do enjoy it. Don't forget, ladies, there is no Saturday this weekend. I am taking the day off. I'm actually travelling up to Brisbane to see Mum and to see my son. I worked it out. I haven't seen my son for over 11 months. I saw him just before Christmas last year, and he only lives a bit over 2 hours away. With the border shutting and me moving here, I haven't been able to go see him. So I'm going to take Saturday off. There will not be any live one on at all. I will put some posts up. We'll have the competition going. Everyone can still contact me. I will have my phone with me. Mum knows I can answer the phone while I'm with her if you've got any questions or anything at all. So everyone, have a lovely weekend. I will see you next week for Treasure Hunt Wednesday again. Everyone, don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Hit that notification bell. Stalk me on Facebook or Instagram. You need to be able to be a stalker to be able to win the prize of the kit for the competition if you're the winning one. Also, share all the posts. So share them around to all your quilting groups or guilds or anyone you know that might like to be interested in getting addicted to patchworking and quilting. Get them to join in because we have a lot of fun here in Biddy's Groupies. Okay? So everybody, have a lovely week. Thank you so much again. I'm going to say goodnight as a joint, everybody, because I know you're all coming through and I'm yabbering on. Here we go. Good night, Gail, Yvonne, Joanne, Julie, Margot. I can see them all here. Jane, Night. I will have a lovely family day. Got to go over the border, but I'll be fine. Night, Rhonda, Marg, Barb, Sue, Karen. Good fun once again. Hope you learned about fat quarters. We always have a bit of fun in here, don't we? Sue, Karen, Raylene, Julie, thanks again for visiting. I hope you got to see the little shop. Actually, you got to feel the marbles before anybody else, I think, last week. Thanks for joining in here, and we hope to see you again next week. And Anne, don't forget to follow all the Facebooks because there's lots of things happening, and Instagram. Helen, night, darling. And Dizzy, see you all later. It is past. They're all live. Have fun, ladies, and I will see you all next week. Have a lovely week and happy sewing. Bye.